Yo, what's up, guys? It's Jerry. Uh, this is my first live stream ever on the PS4, but I'm just gonna do my career. I really don't play a lot in the game because it's not that good.
We got Kevin Durant up next. You know he'll come to play. I love his versatility. That makes shutting him down next to impossible. Coach gave us a full breakdown of what to expect. We watched plenty of films. But sometimes you just gotta throw all that out the window and settle things on the court. And I'm ready. Bring it, KD.
It's like 11 o'clock at night. I'm also not a starter.
And the city flowing with lights as we get a great look at beautiful downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavaliers here in Cleveland, Ohio, as we bring you an interconference match here at the Quicken Loans Arena. The Thunder made a special trip here for one game back in. New group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. McGarry comes in for Serge Ibaka. Waiters, he's checked in for Andre Robertson. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Taking a look at the Thunder. On the perimeter, it's Waiters and Durant. McGarry out there with Steven Adams. And it's Payne in at the point.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident. And for long stretches of the season, the Thunder, they had a short bench early on due to injury and just having a short rotation. They did change things up, though, as they went through that regular season.
Good possession there, resulting in the easy one down low.
Freak with it. Now guarded by Payne. Out to the right wing. Mozgov kicks to Freak. There's the screen. Cleveland moving it around. Pass to Mozgov. 5 on the clock. Here's Stewart. That 3 off the mark. Thunder trailing by 6. 1:09 left to play here in the first. Raiders on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Payne. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And what a heck of a performance for them, particularly offensively. I mean, there were stretches of that game where everything seemed to be falling.
Ball movement was superb, majestic, and they got good shots and they made them. So it wasn't a surprise, but the ball movement was the key.
The Cavaliers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. First one falls for them. And both free throws good from Freak.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
And he gets it to go.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Cleveland leading by 6. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Mozgov kicks to Dellavedova. Freak with it. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Goes back up. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 6. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Now with more and more freshmen, Clark, for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Mitch McGary comes in for Serge Ibaka. Durant's checked in for Waiters. And it's Payne in for Roberson. Stewart, he's in at the point. J.R. Smith out there with Channing Frye. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Mozgov in at the 5 down low. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And here's Freak. Mozgov a screen on Westbrook. Inside. Freak with it. Westbrook picks him up. And it's Freak missing.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Westbrook passes to Payne. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Mozgov kicks to Smith. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Westbrook. They set the pick. Here's Stewart. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Well, you look back on the Thunder last season and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big 3, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those 3 was able to finish the season.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Westbrook with the steal. Jumps up. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum. You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
Here's Stewart. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to
That was pretty cool.
pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Payne can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Freak dishes to Smith. There's the 3. And Channing Frye gets the 3. And now a 6-point Cleveland lead.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Off with the layup.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And so we conclude the first half.
Well, Kevin, obviously.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the Cleveland. Smith checked in for Love. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Shumpert. And Freak subbed in for Kyrie Irving. The Thunder also changing it up. Dion Waiters comes in for Roberson. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. So for Oklahoma City right now, Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Payne out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Cantor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Outside Durant with 1 on the clock. Missed. Well, through 3/4 of play. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. The Cavaliers leading by 13. LeBron and Thompson are up front. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Freak, and it's Smith in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Dellavedova gets the screen from Stewart. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Payne kicks to Waiters. And the rejection by James. But they recover it. It's stolen. And here's the break. Pass to Stewart. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. And Waiters kicks to Payne. To the inside. It's tipped. Stolen by Thompson. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. It's surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
Catching up on the changes for and it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points.
I think it's safe to say this baby's over.
Yeah, that's fairly obvious. I'd say that's a really good assumption on your part.
Durant, no good. 17 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Now, Freak. Jacks up a 3. No good.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they...
We were men amongst boys tonight. Whew.
Thank you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. He really came out of the gates with a nice rhythm, hitting his first 3 shots. And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal.
The only color I care about is green.
Mr. Dom.
while. The Christmas Day game. I didn't expect to be on this stage as a rookie. It'll be exciting, no doubt. I watched the NBA all day long on Christmas growing up. And to think that kids out there will be seeing me be a part of that, it's surreal. And I've never been one to disappoint the kids, so I better go out there and put on a show.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it. Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
Iguodala with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Iguodala kicks to Bogut, and he jams it with authority.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
Iguodala, that's good.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Barnes in for Andre Iguodala. And then for Cleveland, Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. Warriors leading by 10. Curry with them. Out defended by Freak. Fires for three. The shot by Curry, no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Thompson. And that one's good. Freak. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, more than anything else, I think three-point shooting was the key, the catalyst, if you will, in that game.
Yeah, it's really a nice weapon to have because it makes things easier for you in other parts of your offense when you can knock down the three.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Green. He's averaging 11 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. Natural talent as well. Really shining through.
Spates checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Steph Curry. And then for Cleveland, Mozgov comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Iman Shumpert in for LeBron. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years back. A first-round draft pick. His minutes were down actually last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he went from 44 to 55% on field goals, from 53 to 63% on free throws. A testament to how much effort he's putting into developing that shooting stroke.
pick by Mozgov. Outside jumper. It's tipped and stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
6 to shoot. Shumpert passes to Stewart. Pulls up from the corner. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Thompson misses. Dellavedova. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor. I was going to say, Greg, something changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Spates. Draymond Green comes in for Barnes. And it's Stephen Curry in for Andre Iguodala. Green is out there with Thompson. Then it's Curry. Then there's Livingston. And it's Ezeli in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Warriors' 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks made a big difference. He had 9 points and a lot of his contribution coming from the charity stripe as he was drawing fouls. His great outing kept the team's hot streak going in what has been a strong stretch of games for this team. We'll see if they can continue that here, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
The shot by Curry, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
He kicks it to Livingston. There's the screen. Shoots off the screen. Here's Ezeli. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Freak dishes to Thompson. No good. And Golden State will come the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thompson's got his second basket.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
They set the screen. Here's Thompson. Thompson with the rebound.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
LeBron kicks to Freak. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thompson sets the pick for Freak. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. Made 1 and missed 1.
What's the call?
So he can't get either to fall. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play.
Guys, I'm here with...
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our end. Changes. Spates checked in for Bogut. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Then for the Cavaliers, Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Smith. And Freak subbed in for Kyrie Irving. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Freak. And it's Frye in at the center, locking down the middle.
And Maurice Spates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Love with a wide open look. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Spates. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Spates has got his first 2 points of the night.
That's a tough shot for anyone. Those runners need a soft touch.
And a wide open look for Freak. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
They sure did, Greg. And I like the fact they never put their chin in their chest when they were down early. I mean, they were down big early. They were composed, and they never got desperate and stayed within themselves. Very impressive.
It's deflected and stolen by Barnes. He dishes it to Thompson. Drains the three-pointer. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Here's LeBron, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't.
Then for Golden State, Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Green. Spates comes in for Steph Curry. And it's Iguodala in for Klay Thompson. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Stewart's checked in for James. Harrison Barnes is out there with Iguodala. Then there's Festus Ezeli, and it's Bogut, and it's Spates in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the Warriors with some changes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Bogut. And it's Livingston in for Harrison Barnes. And so it's Cleveland with it. It's a 10-point game. Unloads. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. Here is Livingston. Pass to Ezeli. And here is Barbosa. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A confident win.
Ugly.
Yes, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan player, Stephen Curry.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd.
And that will do it for our special Christmas Day broadcast of
I told you, Dom Pagnotti always delivers. Brand Jordan Freak prototypes. Open the box, check them out.
It's like Christmas and my birthday on the same day. Oh.
Last game at home for a while. With the road trip looming, we can't look past the task at hand tonight. We got to go out there and get the fans behind us early on. No one wants to leave home on a down note, especially me.
I'll win,
so I better put my money where my mouth
I'll
is
keep
and
on
go out
playing,
there
but
and
if I
ball.
lose, then I'm just gonna end the live stream.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavs. Completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Setting the floor for the Suns. They've got John Jenkins. Goodwin out there with Brandon Knight. Then there's Mirza Teletovic. And it's Len in at the 5, patrolling the paint.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
Down low, here's Goodwin, and it's blocked. He's all alone. Got it. Nice one there from Dellavedova. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Goodwin. That's good. The assist that time from Knight.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Move the ball. Stick it to
Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. Suns leading by 3. Knight on the wing, guarded by Shumpert. Shot on the wing, and that one hits back iron.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And sometimes it feels like Brandon Knight is the Rodney Dangerfield of the NBA. The poor guy just doesn't get much respect.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Through the end of last season, he'd already been on 3 teams in 5 years. On one hand, it may be disrespectful, but teams recognize his ability, too.
Shumpert dishes to Freak. It's good. This game is all even. Freak's got his first 3 points of the game.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Price is checked in for John Jenkins. 56 seconds left in the first. Len, a screen. Here's Teletovic. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Clock at 6. Outside Knight. The Suns need to get a shot off. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. What a season for Alex Len last year. Came in looking to find a spot for the team, and he made huge jumps in his game.
And I think it correlated with his minutes going up as well. I mean, played a lot more minutes, and he's a very complete big guy. With the added minutes, the production has gone up as expected. You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Price up top. He had 10 points in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Teletovic's shot is good.
Ronnie Price delivering a nice dime.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Price. Now Freak. It could go, and that's not going to go. And that concludes a back-and-forth high. Transitioning from college to the pros can be a challenge for many players. Here's what Freak had to say about adjusting his game to the NBA. Good points, Clark. What role with a completely new group on the floor? The Cavaliers leading by 12 on the court for the Suns. Mirza Teletovic out there with Alex Len. Then there's Brandon Knight. Then it's Goodwin. And it's Price in at the shooting guard position. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
He hits both from the stripe. 1:56 left in the first half of the game. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burdick. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves really had a hard time. He picked up 5 points, and he also added a few assists as he set up his teammates as well. He's now had a string of games that leave much to be desired. Coach told me that he's still very optimistic, however, and feels he'll break out of the funk soon. Perhaps we'll see it tonight, Kevin.
Okay, Doris, thanks for the report. Guys, do you think we'll see a better game here tonight?
I hope so. I mean, for his sake. And I think we will. I mean, he's a tough player. That won't bring him down. It'll only fuel his fire.
You can count on it. I mean, that's what I think. Coming off a game like that will make him work all that much harder today.
Knight passes to Price. 1:04 left now here in the second. Len, that's good, and it's Price with the assist. Len's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Fry, good.
I like the way they've picked it up here offensively in the second.
Yeah, up above 50% in terms of field goal percentage. They're on a roll.
Passes it to Teletovic. Another 3 for Phoenix.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Freak kicks to Fry. Picked by Mozgov. Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. And it's Mozgov at the elbow. Here's Shumpert. Knight grabs the board.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Hits the front of the rim and out.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those.
He got it! Wow! He caught it!
My goodness! 3 points at
It's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, and the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Iman Shumpert has come in for Kevin Love. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for J.R. Smith. And Freak subbed in for Irving. And the Suns here with a different look. Alex Len's checked in for Chandler. Mirza Teletovic comes in for John Lure. Lonnie Price has checked in for Booker. And Knight subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Stewart, he's in at the point. Iman Shumpert is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Channing Frye, and it's Dellavedova in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Right at the free throw line. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 11 points for LeBron.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
That's good from Price, the assist by Knight.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target. And guys, Brandon Knight really fits the mold of the new breed of NBA combo guard. He has the length and quickness to guard ones and twos, and his skill set allows him to generate offense both in transition as well as the half court.
Here's Teletovic. What a terrific move that was. Teletovic has got 8.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
There's a screen. Takes the 3. And it's Freak missing. Greg was talking about Brandon Knight. He'd really improve his shooting percentages before the midseason trade last year. And That was one of the bigger weaknesses, Clark, earlier in his career.
Yeah, not only was the shot going down more, it looked better. It was better mechanically, but now to take the next step, he has to cut down the turnover.
Len, good.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Knight. Freak kicks to Fry. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Freak comes in for LeBron. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Phoenix also making some changes. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Len. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Archie Goodwin. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. Mirza Teletovic out there with Chandler. And it's Price in at the small forward. And here's Fry for three. It's hauled in by the Suns. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. And Shumpert pulls it down.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player, LeBron James.
Distributing the ball might not be his #1 duty, but to not.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show.
As I was saying,
some people say you just a hanger-on.
Now we're gonna see how many coins I have. Alright guys, that's it for the live stream. So yeah, see you in the next video.